People, they have this intention of, I'm going to do my TED talk, I'm going to state all these things. And I work with a lot of CEOs, and they're indoctrinated to believe that they gain points when they speak with confidence like that. And, to some extent that is true, but there is a fine line between being confident and being arrogant, right?
Arrogant.
So the way to turn that TED Talk style into something that's more engaging is to just add questions in there. So, for example, if I want to say that, this company is going to grow tenfold by 2030, and I would add in a question before, how much do you think this company is going to grow in the next 5 years? And you
Yeah.
don't need to get your audience to answer that, but you just put it out there. And this is
Yeah.
a technique that TED speakers use. They use a question roughly every 2 minutes. They ask questions even
Yeah.
though they're not expecting an answer. And that's the way to make it engaging.
Sometimes the questions could be so meaningful for engagement, could be so powerful to inspire people to listen to you attentively, to ask you questions, and then to reflect. Because I think
Mhm.
that the purpose of any speaker is not to speak, is not
Mm.
for people to remember your speech. I think that our purpose is to inspire people to act, to do something after our speeches, even if they
Mhm.
don't remember the speech, but they are going to do something or to change something or to add.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Rebecca? What do you think about
100%.
that?
Yeah. And when I'm working with people on talks, the first question, well, there are three questions that I lead with. Number one is, who's your audience, right? So know your audience first. Vera already talked about that. Second is, what's your objective? So what do you want them to do after you're done talking? Because
Yeah,
you don't do a talk just to talk. You
yeah,
do a talk to inspire action. That's the whole
yeah,
purpose of talking, right? It's on
yeah,
communication. Yes, sometimes we are expressing our feelings, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about public speaking, right? So, and then that third question is, what's your intention? Which is also something that Vera alluded to. And your intention is, how can you get, or what will you have your audience feel so that they do what you want them to do?
yeah,
So you have what you want them to do, and then how are you going to feel so that they do that?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
this like creating this motivation inside them to get them to take the action.